I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
All right, we're gonna get this one off and rolling as quick as we can. So this should be a good one. I've been really impressed with Wuffles' kind of improvement since he first kind of came to the fore in the community. I believe was in World Cup and didn't have a particularly great showing, but in Season 5 has really kind of knuckled down and improved his play. And Asher has been slowly but surely improving as well. I think I would probably give the slight edge to Wuffles here. I think he's probably a bit faster, a bit more consistent. But anything can happen.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Wuffles has been very impressive this season. Just keeps getting stronger and stronger. And I think I would also give the edge to Wuffles. But it should be a good race anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. But nothing hugely exciting at the start of this race. The base Warhammer for Wuff, it's not a great pickup. The 1 damage makes it pretty miserable. It's safe, but it's miserable. That Shrine of Darkness as well, going to be a real nice find. It looks like Asher didn't find it.
Yeah, Asher misses that, so that's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a big loss for her. There is that Conjurer on 1-2, on 1-3, sorry, that she did find. Be interesting to see what Wuff does with that. Oh, Obsidian Longsword, that's a much better weapon for Wuff.
If Wuff's screen watching really well, he'll have the Darkness Conjurer. Oh, and he may know.
Yep, let's have a little look-see. Gonna go the long way around for his armor. And then some boots of strength.
One of everything here.
Yeah, I think that's okay. Ring of Protection, you get a second one of those.
Yeah.
Ring of Charisma, you get a third one of those. Ring of Frost, alright, that'll do. You can get by with that absolutely fine. Asher's still running this 1 damage dagger. Looks like dropped her multiplier on the boss.
Yeah, Asher is not in a very comfortable place here. She would really like to find, I think, damage first and then health.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the kind of key things we say about Zone 2 is those enemies are tanky, they have a lot of health, and running a 1 damage dagger through Zone 2 is... It's just awful. You just don't feel good. Even if you get through it unscathed, it's just, ugh.
Belly shoes, that's not much help.
Oh! That's even less help, unfortunately. Down goes Asher back to the start. So hopefully this time around she'll find that Shrine of Darkness and be able to conjure herself some goodies. Okay, Wolf is on the meantime.
Avoiding that
no, you go.
Because he's on Darkness.
Yep, really well done. He's going to be down onto Deep Blues too. Does have the Earth spell if he wants to go for the fancy quick kill, but probably okay. He's gonna do it. Not gonna go for the frost. I'm just gonna go. He's happy with his build.
Oh, I wonder if Buff's not screen watching, because that feels like it's worth a check of something.
Yeah, with a 2-zone
just get
lead.
Food.
Yeah, because this health situation is not the nicest for him. Down on a 3-2. Gonna check the shop here. Let's see what we got. The heavy plate, that's pretty nice. You have plenty of bombs. Yep, gonna kill for that heavy plate.
That's, I think, a very good decision. He could even take that Blood Rapier with, it gives him the regen, he has the 2 damage, he has the Ring of Frost. I think that Blood Rapier would be a good choice.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe a little bit kind of... I know that I sometimes get tripped up with if I'm running like a gold or blood or even base rapier and like I have +1 damage on it, I trip myself up with, oh, how much damage am I doing on a lunge here? But
you start thinking it's a 2-4 instead of a 2-3.
Exactly, yeah. But I think for Wuff in this situation with that Ring of Frost, it's really, really safe. So, could do it. Whoop.
Yeah, that's one of the things the Ring of Frost is just, oh, Wuff.
It ended up looking pretty slick, all things considered. But Wuff is gonna Gonna scoot his way down onto the Zone 3 boss, so really trying to leave Asher kind of in the dust here. Good awareness to know that he can dig Conga's throne there with that 3 times multiplier.
Yep. Still not checking chests. I wonder... He must not be screen watching.
He does say that he can't screen watch because of his internet. I don't believe that because he streams in quite a high bitrate. But yeah, it could just be that. Asher is spending a lot of time here in this 1-3. Maybe just of the mindset of he's so far ahead that he'll need to die for me to have a chance. Which is possible, even with that heavy plate, does just have that 1 cursed heart and the 1 regular heart.
Yeah, that can go away real quick, especially without boots in Zone 4.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
hit undo from the wrong thing. Not safe at all. And this is exactly the problem if you can't screen watch. I mean, if you can't, you can't, but...
Yeah, there's definitely some valuable information to be had.
Wuff avoided getting himself bombed in the darkness. I don't know if it was just the shopkeeper ghost or if he saw that, but that was good. The 1 beat reaction. Yeah,
doing well. And I mean, this is really indicative of what I've seen from Wuff over the course of the season. Some really solid play. You know, even without screen watching, is still making like smart, efficient decisions.
Well, I like Asher this time has gotten all the good stuff that Wuff got, so she should be a lot safer. I mean, except for that shovel, I like getting a shovel too, but at least if Wuff dies, she should have a good chance to finish up the run.
Yeah, exactly. She's putting herself in a position to capitalize on a mistake. And that's kind of what you have to do.
That's the most you can ask for.
Oh, and there you go. So there's 1 hit for Wuff. So 3 hits left, essentially.
Yeah, will he check this?
And it's the food shop. It's never normally the food shop, but this time it is indeed.
Well, Wuff should feel very happy about that.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed right there. Going to bail him out pretty big. Going to be opening... Or he doesn't have his lucky charm. He lost his leprechaun on one of these earlier Zone 4 floors as well. So should definitely try and open a couple of... oh, it's 4-3. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 4-3, so...
I was going to say, could open a couple of gargoyles, but that's it. They're done. They're gone. Alright, good. Quick kill. Going to check his chests here. No, going to decide, nah, never mind. It was like, no, I've had a moment of weakness. I've had a moment of weakness.
I think you just skip that arena.
Yeah, you really don't need that bomb spell. Maybe just wants that little extra comfort barrier. It's okay. It's like, hey, I can use a bomb and not feel too bad about it. Alright, so metronome on this floor. Dispatched in a single hit.
I like the way Wuff did that 5-1. He kept it really safe, stayed on the conduit.
Yeah, exactly. Stayed on the conduit, and then one of the more important things was, even in that exit room, was just kind of shielding himself with that Gorgon statue, which was nice to see. A really smart, safe play.
He's doing that here too. It's really good. He's making use of that darkness to not aggro stuff and just sort of, okay, I'm going to stay on the conduit.
And let things come to me.
Yeah.
If they can. Alright, and down onto Dead Ringer we go. So, see...
Typically, if anything's going to kill Wuff at this point...
It'll be Dead Ringer, yeah. Alright, well done. Just left side, fast strat. Nice and clean.
Perfect. And he's got the blood drum for a slightly quick Necrodancer. And I think it's worth it. The half health power is worth the safety.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the less time you spend on this fight, the better. And it saves you 2 beats, and then you get the extra hit on the Necrodancer as well. So even more. Alright, wanted to give Dorian the weapon first. There we go. Oh, getting boxed!
No.
Gets necroboxed.
That and that alone. Still doing okay. That heavy plate taking a big brunt of damage from that Necro Box.
Yeah, doing him a lot of favors there. But it's not often we see people get boxed by the Necrodancer, but nice to see him make his return to the welterweight belt.
Get Dorian out of the way.
Yeah, just keep him away, keep him away. He has no business. Ooh, big hit. Down to a heart and a half is Wuff. I mean, you know it's a big hit when it's doing more than half a heart and you have heavy plate. Alright, this final lure should be it. A little bit of a delay there from Wuff. Alright, okay.
He's got it, okay.
By the skin of his teeth there as well, manages to pull out the win. So Wuff up 1-0 with what was a really, really efficient run. Manages to cut the 10 as well. Necrodancer fight a little bit spooky.
A little more spooky than it had to be.
Exactly, the tiniest bit. But it does manage to pull out the win. Asher, with that early death, kind of cost her. And then just kind of put her hopes on Wuffles going down. Didn't pan out like that, but I can certainly think of a lot of worse strategies.
And I think she did the right thing. I mean, that's when you die early, if your opponent wants to win, you know, they just win unless they die. So you just get yourself a good build and pray. That's all you can do.
Yeah, exactly. It will rip your heart out and eat your dad. Exactly, Para. Necroboxer really does not care. Alright, so race 2 here. Wuffles going to be looking to wrap up the 2. Asher going to have to do the reverse sweep. Not impossible, but Wuff has been looking pretty solid through the tournament and ran Alexis down to the wire in the last promotion showcase I remember him being in. Alright, we're off and running. Race number 2. Looks like there's an early push in there. Let's have a look at this black chest as well. Glass rapier. Oh boy.
Wow.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
Wuff threw the dagger. Didn't want to bomb it, maybe?
Maybe.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm not too sure of the kind of applications of that, but yeah, both of our racers here are going to bomb for this early push and both going to rock this glass rapier as well.
Occasionally you can, if you want to go really fast, you can run a risk by using up that bomb because you can't open the bloodshot, but it's definitely the right choice here.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so much safety.
Alright, Wuff first down onto 1-2. Gotta love those tier 3 walls. My favorite part of zone 1 is when it's just coated in tier 3 walls.
Tier 3 wall, tier 3 wall, tier 3 wall. 3 rooms in a row, you can't dig anywhere.
Exactly.
That's
right.
Minotaur Wuff. Gotta go down.
Yep, there's the Minnow. So
Great.
Look for a second like he might have just bopped the Minotaur. I was like, oh, don't, you've only got 4 damage. But it does remember, and an Obsidian Cat as well. Are you kidding me? He's not gonna
He doesn't
take
want
it.
it. I think you have to take that. You really want to get off this class. I mean, especially with you gotta make your potion valuable, right?
Exactly, yeah.
I guess what feels really uncomfortable with the cat, but
I mean, it's strange to me to be more uncomfortable with an obsidian cat than a glass rapier.
And Asher's been getting good things from these shops. She couldn't buy this titanium rapier she might be more comfortable with, but the leather armor and the ring of protection, that actually matters. She's really safe compared to Wuff.
Yeah, exactly. That makes her build, like you said, just way safer. A heart of defense. She essentially has chainmail. Gonna get her lucky charm here as well, unless that black skeleton has something to say about it.
What a jerk. Oh, Wuff with a clean coral rift.
Yep, gonna check purple here. Ring of luck, so really not doing anything for him at all, unfortunately.
Absolutely worthless. I mean, maybe he could transmog it. About it. I'm gonna see Asher. Asher is bouncing around a little. I wonder if she's trying to think about best approach to that coral rift.
Yeah,
I think this is all you can do.
yeah, maybe just not too comfortable with how to use Snowbro effectively. And it seems a little bit skittish about using the obsidian cat as you could have taken out both of those tentacles there, but just going to take it nice and slow. Oh, taking a hit there.
Oh, not having faith in your Snowbro.
You got to trust that little guy.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, he wants to work for you, but you gotta
help him. You gotta help him help you.
You gotta bring him to the scene of the enemy. Yeah.
Alright, so Wuff is going to swap off of this glass rapier for a gold longsword.
Yeah, I think that really shows how...
Just how uncomfortable he is, yeah, with the idea of an obsidian cat.
And how much of a mistake it is to not take that obsidian cat. Or, yeah, as you say, maybe it's just he's so uncomfortable with the cat.
Alright, so Asher looking to make up some ground here. Did find a blood shovel that Wuff didn't, so bombs not really much of a concern for her for the rest of the run. Health, on the other hand, is and taking a little hit by that mushroom as she tries to scoot on past.
She's got that 1 armor and those 4 cookies, so she should be able to do okay on health for quite a while.
Yeah, exactly. The 4 cookies in tow is really nice. It looks like Wuff killed the arena for some plate armor there, so that's a nice fight.
Suit, yeah.
Wuff's
build is actually looking quite good now. The 2 damage longsword and the armor together should feel pretty safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a lot safer than that glass rapier. But gonna be moving into the 2-3 exit room here.
He kept those boots over boots of strength. So he could have had a 3 damage longsword, and I thought that was an interesting choice. Wouldn't have been my choice, but I think it was okay. A really nice gold kill on Dust Metal.
Yeah, not gonna take that titanium cat. I think with War, I can understand that. We've already seen he's not comfortable with cats anyway. But it's a little bit more like I can be more forgiving about not taking that cat than the first one because he has that Ring of War.
I agree. War is real awkward with the cat. They just don't like each other.
Exactly, gets you messed up all the time because you'll hit an enemy and they'll move back if you don't kill them. As nice as being at that 3 damage threshold is.
Buff really wants to gold kill his barrel, and this doesn't work. When you slide into gold, the gold at the end of your slide doesn't trigger a gold weapon. Just like kind of a sad bug.
Yeah, a little bit of a shame there for Wuff. Well, something I didn't realize on Asher's side, she swapped off of the blood shovel for a pickaxe. Can't really agree with that. You don't have any bombs.
To really pay for that when the Necrodancer comes around.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe she just killed herself one too many times digging stuff with the blood shovel, but...
Yeah, quite possibly. It's something that's happened to all of us as well.
That is very true.
Alright, so a 1 zone difference here. Wuff scooted through his zone 3. Gonna get off of this King Konga fight just a little bit after Asher has hit zone 3. Asher's gonna take Ring of Mana here, so we're gonna see Greater Earth at some point.
I hope we do.
Yeah, which is like ultimately that's a gift to the rest of us. There we go.
There it is. Yes.
Beautiful. Oh, Greater Earth is too pure for this world.
The best mana spell. The Earth is like the spell that is improved the most with mana. Kills everything.
Yeah, it's super strong. Mana's just... It's a little weird now. It's a bit of a shame.
Oh, Wuff, I think, wanted to trigger that wall pig to open the gargoyle, but the explodey guy blows up too, and that kills the item.
Yeah, so no dice for him on those gargoyles. And here you see the issue with War and Blade Masters. Essentially the same issue that you have with flails, they'll just get knocked back. He's taking a couple of hits here. We'll need to be careful.
Still doing okay. Has those 2 cookies. Has nearly full health.
Oh, has the potion in tow as well, yeah.
Yeah. So should be feeling pretty comfortable, looking comfortable with that long sword. So yeah, Asher's gonna have to not slow down, gonna have to push. I don't think she can expect Wuff to die here.
Yeah, there's no more kind of room for letting your opponent play their own game and hoping that kind of goes wrong. You really need
freeze.
to be... Oh, what? So mana freeze and mana earth at this point.
Could definitely give her the tools she needs to catch up.
Yeah, I think you need to see... There you go. Yep, just freeze that room. The Obsidian Cat just being a pain because you're down to that 1 damage. Just kind of a bit of a slog getting through that room. Down onto 4-2. The Wall Pig. There goes that potion. Oh, and just bats everywhere.
And it's really sad to use that potion because if you're Asher and you need to push, the blood magic is a big help.
Exactly. That is your offense at this point in the race.
Freeze? Yes, she is freezing boss room, so I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, exactly what she needs to do at this point. Down on a 4-3. Wuff is on Fortissimo 4. Down a half heart, does have the potion in tow, but similar kind of health situation to Asher. Not too dissimilar, at least. Oh, there's a big hit from a Wall Pig, though.
Ooh.
Oh, and down a half a heart.
No. Asher in a very uncomfortable spot.
Yeah,
you have the luck charm. You can just run at that bat. It's okay.
Yeah, just petrified of that Wall Pig. Oh, the Telemonkey! Oh no.
Yeah, that's...
Just telefragged into that room. And Wuff...
That is a tough death.
Yeah, that is a nasty one. But she's off and running again, as you need to do. And Wuff is going to be looking to just kind of coast through this Zone 5 here.
Oh, there's a potion. Wuff is still pretty safe, but nasty Dead Ringer dunk or really nasty 5-3. Ooh,
He's gonna use his fear here, which is a bit of a strange decision. I don't like that too much.
Yeah, you sort of have to deal with everything anyway.
Yeah, you're just kind of pushing it back.
I mean,
delaying the inevitable.
It's not bad. He lived. Maybe he was just... He got spooked and he was like, alright, I don't know what to do. Hit my spook button.
Yeah. But like you said, managed to get through it. He's down on a Dead Ringer. Doesn't have any bombs to the Necrodancer fight, so it could get a little bit hairy. Gonna go for the standard left side fast start here in Dead Ringer, though.
Should be safe enough. Yep,
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, not even gonna check any of his chests. I mean, I think you check red chest there for Blast Helm.
Yeah, I agree. And you wouldn't be sad to find health.
Exactly.
Grenade Charm and Blast Helm could speed up this fight, and that adds to its safety, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the key thing. The less time you spend on this fight, the better, because the longer you're on it, the worse it gets.
Dorian's health is sometimes almost a timer, because it's so hard to pay attention to him.
Yeah.
And keep him safe. So he just, a lot of times, will bleed damage through the whole fight. Wuff is doing a good job.
Yeah, using Dorian well there. Alright, there's the golden loot pickup. Two hits down, 3 hits down on the Necrodancer, so it looks like Wuff, barring something disastrous happening, should be moving his way up to Obsidian. There's 1 hit left. And there's the final hit. So GG's to Wuff. Gonna roll out the 2-0 win. And commiserations to AsherRose. Did race well. That first race put all our money on one thing. It didn't quite pan out, but race number 2 was doing well to keep pace, and then just that nasty Telemonkey at the end. But yeah, GG's to both of these racers, and congrats to Wuffles. He'll be in Obsidian from the next round of matchups. Like I said, they'll be getting released later tonight. But let me swap on over, and we'll get set up for the next race, and it's going to be a good one. It's going to be Pansler versus Fibonacci. So an Obsidian tier matchup there, looking to see who gets promoted into Crystal. Suppose I can swap over to the bracket as well, actually.